I'm going to start doing these just kind of quick videos on stuff for like notes purposes for myself. I run a business here, as some folks know on this YouTube channel. This is more for my benefit, so I can go back and look without having to save a whole bunch of information on my phone via videos. So I I have this John Deere D110. Customer brought it in. It would not turn over. I did a rough kind of inspection. Rough meaning I quick look over, like half an hour look over, and determined that most likely it was the decompression mechanism on the camshaft. So but I took the valve cover off to inspect to see that situation. In doing so, I found the engine to have massive out of spec issue on. I mean, look at that one. And at first I saw the sealant on it, and I'm thinking, well, maybe somebody adjusted the valves, which is what I felt like it was gonna be. But where it was that far out, and where he said it wouldn't start, and he said it ran great right up until it wouldn't start. In seeing this, I wasn't sure, because it doesn't really seem like it would have run good at all between the time he says it ran. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't seem possible. You know, this didn't just happen. I feel like either somebody set this wrong at the wrong position on the engine, just totally set it in the wrong position, or, which doesn't even seem likely, it's so much, or something else happened. You know, him saying that it ran good up until it wouldn't start. I just don't feel like a winter sitting out in the garage is gonna make your exhaust valve do that. The intake valve's pretty bad too. So I took the base of the engine off just because I didn't want to be chasing other issues. The decompression mechanism is fine. Here, I'll actually take it out because I want to be able to have a visual. That's all working the way it should, or it's in there the way it should. So I'm going to get a new gasket, and I'm gonna reassemble the bottom end here. I'm gonna clean everything out because there was some debris down in there that was not from me. It's just some sludge, not a lot. It's pretty clean looking engine going on here. The tappets look very good. There's no anything. So I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna take the rocker arms completely off. Take the rocker arms completely off. I don't even have to do that. I'm gonna pull these out and inspect. Yeah, okay. So this just doesn't happen, you know what I mean? I'd say she got hot. That's the steel one. The steel one, actually, that's the one that was really out of spec. It doesn't seem bent, but there you have it. So, that's just so strange. It really doesn't seem likely that it ran really good until he shut it off, and then he just over the wintertime that that push rod bent. So anyways, I hate doing this outside. I know that some people are going to be like, if they do see this, they're going to be like, dude, why are you doing it outside? But it's all good. I don't have a special room to do this in. So I'm just going to cover that. I am going to clean that out. So I'm assuming, so that's the aluminum push rod, that's the intake side. I feel like something, like he hit something. That is my educated opinion, I guess. Because I actually had this same exact engine here a while back, a couple weeks ago, and it was broken. This same push rod was broken here. So and usually we can inspect. Oh yeah, whatever this is, yeah, he definitely hit something hard. Definitely hit something hard. That rope, I guarantee that's what it was. He sucked that up. Bang. Maybe somebody used his mower without him knowing. But, because I don't really, I mean, it could be an ego thing. Possibly. I mean, I know, but I've done stuff like that before too. So, anyways, there we have it. Like I said, this is more for my own notes. That way I can go and look back on stuff. I have video evidence of doing this type of work. That way, if the customer, if there's any issues, I can say, well, this is what I did. And maybe a little bit of viewing pleasure for you folks out there. I'm a little shop. I've been doing this my whole life. I've been working on small engines. I decided started a business 15 years ago, part-time. Did some small engine repair, nothing like this, really, throughout the years. I went to school to be a machinist, focused more on some grunt work, property maintenance and stuff. 2016, I started my business full-time, doing property maintenance. And then this last year, I decided to change over to small engine repair and maintenance and trailer repair and maintenance. So really enjoying that. Really enjoying continuing to work for myself. The pandemic, as I'm sure it affected all of you folks, affected me. That was one of the reasons why I decided to take this route. But if this helps anybody, I know, sometimes you're just trying to figure it out. I'll try to describe it the best I can in the title and the description and the keywords. That way, people that are out there, they can search and kind of figure it out. I'm not doing this for, attention or for anything other than it's really nice to have a spot to put my videos that aren't taking up room on my phone. As you can see, we're busy. This is my next one. And then I've got 4 more in key push mowers. I got 1 waiting for parts, 1 that needs parts ordered, 3, 4 in the key, including that 0 turn right there. And then I got that's my John Deere lawnmower and my custom mower, which if you look back You can, in the videos, you'll see that in a couple of the videos. It's changed a lot over the years. I'm now building it into a mud-based competition tractor, I guess you'd call it, on off-road or off-road tractor. The races this last week proved that my theory of the transmission being junk and on its way out is correct, because I blew it within not even 2-3 minutes of racing. It also proved I need to increase the rear pulley size. We'll probably go up maybe 1.5 inches, 2 inches. I'm going to actually get a couple of different options lined up, and I'm gonna try it out. Got to get the rear tires to turn a little bit easier. But anyways, and there's a couple other projects around here that you might like the looks of. Oh yeah, that one just showed up. Add that one to the key. That's the latest one. And these 2 push mowers are waiting for parts. Those bunch over there are my spare parts and possibly ones I can get going. And there's stuff here, there, and everywhere. So D110, moving in the right direction. We'll get a gasket ordered for this, and I'm going to do a little bit of further inspection to make sure everything else is looking all right. But I hope possibly this might help somebody who's wondering what's going on with their engine. These engines are pretty basic. Somebody who, you know, is mechanically inclined can work on this no problem at all. Just make sure when you reassemble, after doing this, opening this engine up, that everything's clean inside there. I have a special tool to suck out anything. Always have a magnet stick, one of those extendable magnet sticks, because if that decompression mechanism is broken, a lot of times there's bits and pieces in there, and you want to get all of that out. You want that inside of that engine to look sparkly clean, and also use assembly lube. If you watch it's ridiculous YouTube channel, but Terrell, he actually is a pretty clever guy. He definitely works along the same mindset that I do. He's got assembly lube. It's spray. Like he says, it's super sticky. So use that on everything before you put it back together. And make sure your valves are in spec, or don't run into stuff on the ground. See you in the next video.